NJIT, I've had a strong involvement in student activities. I currently serve as junior class president for Student Senate. I work for President's Lighthouse in RA, in its third floor Central College. I'm the current president of Alpha Phi Omega National Community Service Fraternity, and I serve as the University Cluster coordinator. Now, I'm running for Student Senate president. Through my past experience with student leadership and campus involvement, makes me the most qualified candidate for this position. You may have seen my flyers, read the vector, and joined my Facebook page, and seen one of my promises: to give good government. And some people can dig it, they know what I'm talking about, but other people, they come up to me, what do you mean? What's good government? Good government means strong leadership. Good government means trust and transparency. Good government means having a president who's not only nice around election time. Good government means having leaders who are easily approachable. Not to mention, good student government is supposed to be humorous and it's about having fun. This is what I promise. These are things I can do. However, for the real work to be done, I need you. I've learned that if you want to lead, you have to listen. If the Senate can hear your voice, then the Senate should take action. And together we can inspire change, and not just through vision, but through action. I hope that you're able to learn more about me and my plans throughout this year. And when Election Day comes around, April 12th and 13th, you will make the right decision and vote Dominic Cirillo for the Senate president.
My name is Mohammed Al-Kamal, and I'll be running for the Senate president. The Senate is not just an extra political organization, but an obligation and a privilege of service to students of NJIT. In past elections, it has been promised that NJIT will improve for the better, whether through diversifying student meals, enhancing landscape, aesthetics, and facility use, or establishing best practices for student advising. However, there are factors that may hinder our ability to adjust to drastic changes, such as the budget cuts passed independently. However, how we handle them, I strongly believe, will depend in great measure upon what we do here in these ensuing days. On the kind of community that we strive to build, and on the kind of strengths that we maintain. I express today my goals and strategies for the Senate as well as the undergraduate population, and how I, along with the future group of senators, will work towards the best solutions. Among the pressing concerns is the hard higher education budget, and what means to our way of life in the university. Although we may not completely remove ourselves from some worst situations, to say the least, we as students will commit to alleviate its effects. In addition, we must manage unaddressed matters that have been left to fester through our school. In collaboration with the dedicated student body, my role as Student Senate President would be to focus being representative of the desires, interests, needs to the most important constituents of the university, the students, by establishing relatively attainable goals pursued throughout the year. It is also imperative not to lose sight of what has been initiatives that once were and still are in the best interest of the students, such as the Gateway Project, Student Advisory Guidelines, Reach Higher MBA campaign, and the XF Safety System. As Student Senate President, I strongly believe that a significant aspect of leadership when leading any organization is to establish a sense of pride and leadership within that field, developing fidelity to the vision of the leader, inspiring as well as motivating, and which is most important. Help the senators to best serve you and inspire change through a vision that is in the best interest of the undergraduate students at NJIT. Ultimately, my foremost concern as Student Senate President would be to fortify the Student Senate group, the senator-student relationship, to restore the trust that Senate is the student's best advocate and will strive to accomplish that as was set forth by you. Thank you.
If you do want to know also, before I was student president, I did serve as school representative where I was awarded services with other school managers from my duties student registration. So it just goes to show, I put work into Senate and very much place.
What experience did you have on Senate? Well, I started my freshman year, I started as an elected. Halfway through the semester, the recording secretary at the time resigned, after which Baker, the president at the time, accepted my nomination for the stayed in that position for a year and a half. So that was time well spent, I think, serving in the executive board, serving under Baker, serving under Coco for this year. After the recording secretary position, I campaigned for the position of vice president of organization, which I hold now, which I think is one of the best things that I've acquired on Senate is just to see from different aspects how different sectors are run. I think it gives me an edge, or I guess an empathetic edge to see how things can be done more efficiently coming from different sectors. In the recording sector, I see a lot of involvement with the clubs. And likewise with the rest of the administration role. And through there, you can bridge or gap a lot of roles that were unaccounted for. So I feel with that, that experience alone would qualify me to be president.
This is a question for Mohammed. Do you have any outside experience besides Senate here at NJIT? Are you involved in any other organizations? And if not, how do you feel you can really relate to other clubs and organizations on campus if you don't experience it from their side, not just Senate side?
Well, my freshman year I was actually active in a couple of organizations. I was active in the student SAC. I served as a freshman computer up there. Pretty much we dealt with handling with publicity, handing out flyers. I also served in nucleus for a short time. After which I joined MOSHAC, the Organization of Students and Technology, which also gave me an opportunity to, I guess, involve myself in a professional platform. It gave me a lot of time spent in professional. I guess there was a lot of creative benefits besides building benefit sessions. I also served time with the A Center of Transparency.
Well, how does that experience? Were those just freshman year activities? Have you been involved?
With regards to fellowship, I served with my freshman year up until the end of my sophomore year. As far as ASC goes, that was my entire sophomore year. I also served, I currently serve on the Middle States Commission on Higher Education. And that's with regards to the accreditation of the school. I pretty much deal with the student leaders around campus and ask for their input on what can be improved throughout the school. So with regards to that, I think it's an imperative role that I play with that committee because coming from a student leader, you get to see a lot of things firsthand, and that input goes towards the accreditation for the school, which has to be right before. I think my experience on the Senate, especially in the executive board, being a junior, I believe that with 2.5 years experience on the executive board, not only is it very rare, I don't think it's ever been done. Not saying that this is only going to qualify me for the position of president, but this does give me an edge to see how things have operated. I know as of now, we have only 2 current executive members running for executive positions. They need to adjust. So we're going to be doing fairly new executive board next year. What does this mean? With no one with prior experience, it's going to be hard to, I guess, bring the group together to work towards a Senate that's using its purpose. So I believe that my team's experience serving